Welcome back. This is the part of the show that I like to call All Hart, where we feature someone or an organization that's doing something inspiring, that's living their life all heart. So this week I want to introduce you to the executive director from Neighborhood Bike Works, Erin DeCou, who's here to tell us about a very special project that goes on involving the bikes. Welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yeah, it's, you know what, it's really different, and I love what you guys are doing. So just give us an idea of how you got started and what Neighborhood Bikes is about.
Sure. So we've been around for about 15 years in Philadelphia, and what we do is we use bikes as the hook to engage and empower underserved youth throughout the city. So we have 2 community bike shops, and we have one in West Philly and one in North Philly, and we invite young people ages 8 to 18 to come into our shop and learn how to fix up bikes and ride bikes safely in the city. And really it's a youth empowerment program for the youth that we serve.
Very cool. You know, and I would assume that a lot of these kids have maybe never even had a bike, their own bike. So someone was telling me that there's a way that the kids can work and earn a bike.
Exactly. We call it our Earn a Bike program. That's where most of our youth start out. And some of them maybe have ridden a neighbor's bike. Maybe they do have a bike, but they are interested in building a bike up on their own. Some kids have never owned a bike before as well. So they come into our shop, and over the course of 2 months, they learn how to build a bike, basically refurbish a bike that's been donated to us, and fix up the brakes, the gears, whatever needs to be fixed on it, and they get to earn that bike at the end of the program and ride it home.
That sounds like
they also, at the same time, get to earn a helmet and a lock, so we make sure that they're leaving the shop with everything they need to ride safely, and make sure they keep their bike once they're back at home.
That's pretty inspiring. So do you also do rides with the kids in addition to teaching them about the mechanics of the bike? And
we do. Yep. We love to go riding with our kids. We have we do a safety ride with the kids, so before they get to actually leave on the bike, we make sure to teach them correct hand signals and go on at least a couple-mile ride so that they're familiar with how to shift their gears and ride on city streets, because it can be a little bit daunting. We also have a ride club program where youth can come in after school, and we go on bike rides around the city. So we try to connect youth with green spaces that they might not otherwise know about. So we take them out to Bartram's Garden, to Cobbs Creek Park, all sorts of different places that are a good place for young people to get to know and enjoy.
So you got involved. Were you a cyclist before, or how did you come into the organization?
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved riding bikes. I hesitate to use the word cyclist, but I do love to ride my bike around the city. I've done a little bit of touring outside of the city as well, and it's such a powerful thing to be able to connect with anybody around, whether it's kids or adults. When you're riding a bike together, it really kind of breaks down the barriers and gives you a chance to connect on a deeper level.
Well, there's an important event coming up that we wanted to talk about and wanted you to share with us. It's the Ride of Dreams, and tell us a little bit about this ride.
Sure. The Ride of Dreams is a charity bike ride, or bike tour, I should say. Over 4 days, we ride from Philadelphia out to somewhere in the countryside. This year, we're going out to Hershey, Pennsylvania, and back. And it's a really special event because we actually bring our youth and the adult cycling community together on this event. We are actually training a group of 12 youth to go on this ride. So we just started yesterday, actually. We went on a 20-mile ride with those youth who, many of them had never left the city on their bikes. So.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great event, a great ride. I'm so glad you could share it with us and tell us about us. Erin DeCou, thank you for being here. If you have someone that you know that you'd like to nominate for our All Hart segment, please email us at allhearttv@gmail.com. We'd love to feature you and let the world know about what you're doing. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.